Why the fuck did OBS mute?
Oh my.
God, fuck.
That is unfortunate.
Whatever.
See, you are not giving you are not being a good advert for me to use OBS right now.
I mean, either that was a case of me accidentally double clicking or it was a glitch with OBS. I have no fucking clue.
I am currently not very impressed with OBS.
So I'll start asking around a place I know for a fact that Decayans. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why. I keep wanting to add an in the middle of that for some reason. Decayasin. I know for a fact Decayasin has attacked before. The village of Wright on Kolusha. While I don't have reason to believe he will return, I'd like to think that the survivors might know something of value. After all, you can be sure that they haven't forgotten the day the bastard came through. So let us be off then.
So, any other thoughts on well, anything really? The Crystarium, the Calusia, Lakeland, the Exarch.
Honestly, I can't.
You're a streamer, you're supposed to yap.
Honestly, every single time I see the Exarch, like, since you can only see like the bottom of his face, I always feel like he resembles Graha a little bit. Like just the shape of like his jawline and all that.
I mean, he does have that distinctly Makote jawline, so.
Yeah. But the tail,
Thing is though, I
there's
don't.
no tail.
Yeah, I know that's the thing. I don't see a tail. Now, there's nothing saying he couldn't hide the tail or the ears, but
It's the cloak of holding. you know what the bra of holding? It's the cloak of holding. It just holds his ears and tail.
Also, I don't know if you chose the dialogue option. I know there's a dialogue option to ask him about it, and he says he doesn't know it. So.
He says he doesn't know, but.
Yeah. Either he's lying or some other shenanigans are going on.
Welcome to Wright. I reckon it might not seem like much to you, but to me... Well, never mind. We'll save that conversation for after. Tracking down Decayasin is what matters right now. Let's split up and ask after the bastard.
Let's split up and look for clues.
Better odds of turning up useful information that way, I'd wager.
Actually, I wonder, can I?
What are you wondering about?
Nah, then I might not have spoken with the Amaro porters up above.
Hey Lilo, how's it going?
Or anywhere else. But then again, if I'm gonna go somewhere, I'm just gonna go directly to the place. I never understood the.
You could just fly yourself.
Yeah, I never understood the desire to fly and have someone fly you there.
If you haven't unlocked flying, it's cheaper than teleporting.
So it's basically. So it's for people that are lazy and don't want to get the fucking meat.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like how they still have the chocobos in everywhere else.
Yeah.
Nobody uses it, but it's there as a system to interact with.
Yeah.
Huh? Where did you come from? And what do you want with me? Just checking in. We're asking for, Decayasin. Decayasin? A thrice-damned eater that's a spitting image of Galgen Knight? That Dikaiason? Yeah. I can't help you. All I know is that when he came, Wicked, what if you'd seen the carnage, you would... I'm sorry. I can't talk about this. No, you're fine, buddy.
Way to go, Darkus. You triggered a PTSD episode.
I mean, I'm wondering how many PTSD episodes that Grandson is triggering. Also, I love how Wind-Up Alpha is just sitting on the fence.
For me, it's sitting on the other side of the fence.
He's like, if you look on my stream, he's like perched.
Oh, there he goes. Now he's perched.
He's perched and is adorable. What do you want with me? Calm down. I'm just here to ask about Dikaiason. Sin Eater. The one that came and killed everyone. Oh gods, is he here? Then why are you talking about him? Oh, I knew I should have stayed aside. There's nothing but death out here now. Death and horror and eaters and... Yeah! Ah! Okay, calm down. Is this a... Yeah, it's an Aethercurrent quest.
Fucking hell yeah, do it.
Plankless task.
Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, who are you?
Is this the one that requires you to do math, or is that a MSQ?
Excuse me, it's not often we see travelers in the right. With how dangerous it is
I know what you're
hereabouts.
talking about, I don't remember which one it is.
I even worried for my husband taking the road down to the shipyard, and he's as strong as a Talos. He has been gone a good while, though. If you're headed that way, could you please let him know his wife is expecting him at home?
No, you cannot step on this. It's an angle on either side. Oh, now I see why.
Hmm?
Come to where I'm standing and angle your camera, just keep angling your camera. You'll see why.
Hmm? What?
The logs are square.
Stand on it. Yeah, it's a round log. You can't stand on it.
It's not round. It's a diamond. It's a square.
Yeah,
Listen. They can only have. They only have a budget for so many polygons. All right.
And yet they can't give me back my squapes.
No, we needed those polygons. Reading the grapes is crucial to your gaming experience.
Darkus, just know that you'll never be graced by the squapes.
I can't even stand on the post.
Wow, you can't. That's
Kind of sad.
strange. The fucking things that gamers just do. It's just fucking around. Does this work? No.
There we go.
You know.
Village of Woe, another Aethercurrent quest. Excuse me,
Darkus, come over to me.
you're the gentleman Alpha was traveling with, aren't you? I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch your name. Cyril Corvair. Ah, Cyril, how lovely to meet you. My name is Ulysses, and I'm the acting village mayor.
I can't believe you did this, Vidar.
I was hoping someone of your talents would pass through right before
I can't
long.
believe that they wouldn't fucking just clean that up.
The thing is,
broken clay pot outside.
I need to visit.
I'll clean it up later.
I need to visit someone up at Stonegazer, but I'm afraid to walk the path alone.
Wait, I know.
Do you think you could provide an escort? Sure. My thanks. I just couldn't bring myself to ask one of the villagers. You see, there was an incident a while back where a veteran band of hunters was badly mauled. Simply mentioning that it's unsafe to wander outside the village these days would be enough to bring back memories of that grisly scene. The fuck? What the fuck was that? Something just ran out of the wall.
I have no idea, man.
I mean, I know it was a mount, but good god. I was not expecting that. Which is why it's been so difficult to even bring up the subject. But so much does not change. But such does not change the fact that the roads are indeed dangerous. Pray meet me on the path to the north and be prepared to fend off the wildlife.
North. Hello. Oh.
He's a good boy.
These are so cute. I love him. Also, Darkus, that was me, by the way.
Oh,
The fucking gazelle that flew by you.
It scared the shit out of me. He came through the freaking wall. I didn't know if that was you or if it was another player that I just didn't see. You know, like that player over there.
That one?
No, there was one that ran that way. Alright.
Also, it seems that the usual suspects are bitching about the grind that is cosmic exploration. And it's a fucking grind. That's the point. It's a relic grind.
Goddamn, people were complaining there wasn't enough to do, now they're complaining there is stuff to do.
It's just so much bleeding.
What? No, hang on, no. Before Dawn Trail, weren't people complaining about the Manderville weapons not being a normal grind?
Yeah.
I know it's not the same kind of grind, but we have a grind back, and now people are mad that
People will just complain about anything. For example, on my break, I stumbled across, like, while scrolling TikTok, stumbled across somebody complaining about casual gamers. And they admit, saying they ruin gaming. By, forcing devs to not balance games, competitive games.
Yes, competitive games too, balance.
Yeah, the guy was complaining like that games are now too easy.
What do you mean too easy? It's a competitive game. If you're competitive, a competitive
play
game,
a harder
game
game.
too easy.
Like, goddamn,
fucking
bro.
play ranked.
Yeah.
Play ranked. Get your ass kicked.
Like, this guy is he is a self-admitted sweat. One of the sweaty tryhards too.
Well, there you go. There's your problem.
So, no. I know how this goes because he's complaining that it's too easy, but God forbid he lost once, he'd complain that the game is too hard.
Oh yeah.
He is the problem.
Yeah, he never once complained that he lost any.
He says that, but I doubt it. I doubt that's true. Another topic though, on topic of like, oh, characters are ruining games. What do you guys think about like the yellow tape thing in games?
It's stupid. It should be optional. It should be optional.
That's my thought.
Yes,
exactly.
optional.
Listen, if you want that, it's fine. I'm just annoyed that. Honestly, I'm not.
Yellow tape or white paint or.
It's the like character or like NPC companion giving you hints after you dare to stand still for 5 seconds. Shut the fuck up. Let me solve the goddamn puzzle.
Yeah.
I mean, at least with like.
Let me walk up to the NPC and like ask. You know, maybe it's like an interact button, just like, oh yeah, they'll give you a hint. Don't tell me shit. Let me figure it out. Let me stand there, look at the screen, and like comprehend the information in front of me before you tell me shit.
Yeah. At least in like Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor, even to a lesser degree, Survivor is better about this. But like when you were setting out a puzzle in like Jedi Fallen Order or Survivor, BD would ask, "Hey, do you want a hint?" And if you said no, he'd stop fucking asking.
Yeah. No, my general thing with that is I'm fine with them being included if it's optional. If I can adjust the frequency or like turn it on and off, that's fine. I'm annoyed that there are a lot of games where it's just mandatory now and you have to suffer through it.
Yeah, it's for the people who are incapable of thinking, though.
I wouldn't even necessarily say that.
I'm gonna be honest, a lot of it's for streamers. Not because streamers are bad at games, but because streaming, when you have to look at, when you're interacting with chat and you're doing video games, you're not doing both of those things 100%.
Yeah.
You're putting 100% of your focus on either of them. So, you need a little bit of guidance.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Yeah, that is fair. Alright, let's see. Who was that?
Either of those things 100%. 100%, just focusing on gaming can work for some people. But if you're focusing on the chat too much, you might as well just be just chatting.
That is fair. Yeah, thanks for the follow. Or subscribe. I didn't see which one it was. Let's see. What did I tell you? I was barely 10 steps out of the village. Come, let us hurry before more predators have a chance to gather.
I don't think a dodo's a predator, but sure.
I mean, in this place, if it wants to kill you, it's a predator.
That's not really a predator. If it wants to... Listen, like...
It's an animal. If it wants to kill you, it wants to eat you. That's a predator. I know. You've done this full quest line.
I think so.
Alright.
Maybe I...
Salute.
Yeah. I think this was one of the ones that, like, even when it became a yellow quest, I was like, okay, I want to see where this goes. Actually, let me fucking take a look.
Yeah, I remember doing this. It's, I don't want to give spoilers, but it is definitely it's a good quest, but it is certainly a quest that things happen in.
Thank you for the escort, Cyril. As well as your two friends. This is the gentleman I wish to speak with, so we needn't go any further. Salute.
Yeah, I think I did. Lovely weather. Lovely fucking weather.
Are you wandering around here by yourself? Are you wandering around by yourself out here?
No!
You know what kind of creatures lurk beyond the borders of the village. Ah, well, if it isn't Cliff Toll's little girl. Something I can do for you, lass. Yes, sir. I came for an answer to my proposal from the other day. Have you given any thought as to taking over as village mayor? I'm doing the best I can in the interim, but I have neither the age nor the wisdom to continue the role, and the rest of the villagers agree with me. I'm fairly sure I told you nay once already. But seeing as you found a guard just so you can come and talk to me, then may I well consider the idea. In exchange for a few small tasks. You will? Please, just tell me what I need to do. My friend, Cliff Toll. Your dear father was looking for a sickle to cut some rope. Would you mind skipping back to the village and borrowing one for me? Why would you... I mean, a sickle, was it? For cutting rope. That shouldn't be too difficult. I only meant to ask you along for the one trip, but if I'm to complete these tasks, would you be willing to indulge me a while longer? Sure.
Okay, so this is the quest line that unlocks the dwarf Allied Society quest.
Yeah. That's still a fucking stupid name, by the way. Allied Society quest. I hate it. I hate it so much.
Yeah, no, they could have just
I want tribal quests.
Yep, tribal quests.
Even if it's not a tribe, it's just
Fuck
fucking who cares?
society quests. I don't care. Something.
Yeah, allied society quest is just too much of a mouthful by half.
Good day to you, young Euless. You look a little flustered, dear. Was there something I can help you with? And a good day to you, madam. I was actually hoping to borrow a sickle. Is that all? Here, you can take this one.
Wait, give me the sickle. I got one.
I have several spares, so there's no rush in returning it. Doing a spot of harvesting, are you? My thanks, but it's not for me exactly. I was asked to bring one for my father. Your father? Shadow, save me! Forgive me, if you are to accompany me in these tasks, then you deserve to know the whole story. It was my father, Clifthall, who was the former mayor of Wright. 1 second, got a, bot chatter.
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
And the incident I spoke of earlier was something that happened a year ago. One day a stray sin eater came prowling around and slaughtered nearly half the village. It was a waking nightmare. Is that the one we're hunting, I wonder? Some of the villagers...
Oddly convenient timing, but
I know.
probably.
Some of the villagers blamed my father. They said it was because he refused to accept the protection of Yulmore. The sheer scale of the tragedy and the accusations that followed wore away at his conscience, until finally he could bear the guilt no longer. He hanged himself. Sailuk, the old man we spoke to, was his closest friend, but considering how he worded his request, it seems he's reluctant to accept the fact of my father's death. Still, I would see this task to its end. Let us bring him his sickle, shall we? Well, she got over here relatively easy this time. Did you bring it? Say, Luke, sir, we brought the sickle you asked for. Oh, good, good. Old Clifton will be glad to see this. How sad. Thank you for staying with me. This might be harder than I expected. How's that? I don't recall seeing that the first time looking through here.
Seeing what? I mean, we didn't go this far this way.
That's fair. What is this?
That is a Talos.
Huh.
It's a golem, basically.
Oh, interesting.
Oh my god.
What?
I mean, I'm over level, but it's still funny to see it happen.
Well-built woodworker. Huh? Something I can do for you, stranger. Oh, beat me with a hammer. Has it been that long? I was aiming to salvage a plank from this old hole, but she's giving me more trouble. She's giving me more trouble than I bargained for. Bit of a waste to leave all this lumber lying around. Not much call for a seaworthy ship since light ate up half the world, you understand. So I reckon it would better for a woodworker like me to put it to good use. These boards, though. They're so tightly joined, I can't pull the bleeding things loose. I mean, they kind of need to be to prevent water from leaking in.
Now, I will say,
Hmm?
at least two of these, at least two sets of Ether Current quests will have entire quest lines that you are, you must complete. It's mandatory.
You'll have to let me know which ones.
They are in the Ratika Great Wood.
Oh, yep.
Well, you'll have to point them out to me. Here, do me a favor and sprinkle some of this powder on the joints along the keel.
I think you'll know that one.
I'll keep working on this end, and with any luck, I can make it home before the wife stomps down here to fetch me herself. Alright.
It's mandatory to do them because they're also connected, so you don't have a choice on either of them.
Yeah.
Ah yes, let me just apply this powder by tossing it into the air.
It's fine, don't worry about it. You're actually just breaking the, you're just breaking the potion bottle. That it's in.
Yeah, and then tossing it in the air.
I'm wondering.
Maybe not yet ready.
Oh. Get over here.
What are you looking for?
Alice will know what I mean when I say the thing.
That should do the trick. Powdered fire crystal is the best thing for melting wood glue. Just pour on a little water and the steam will take care of the rest.
Where are you at?
It's thought to be a one-man job now, thanks to you.
Down here,
Oh, and if you could let the noise know I'll be done within the hour, then you'll have helped me out of 2 rough spots today. Yeah, no problem.
Is it here? I don't know if the.
Which thing?
It lets you
Here.
it lets you dive.
This guy right here.
Okay, so it's okay.
Oh wait, no.
That would explain why I can't.
Is it this guy? There's 2 guys. Which one of you takes me where I want to go? Ah, this guy is the one we want.
Okay, well I cannot see it, but it's an NPC, which would explain why.
Where the fuck does this guy take me?
Do it.
Oh, okay. That's where he takes me.
Yeah, there.
Takes me to the other place.
Yeah, that place.
There's no reason for me to come back here, okay.
I know. It's a weird one to do, but you know what? That's fine.
He's alright then. Well, that's relief. Right's had its share of troubles, and a wife does worry. But yet you helping strip planks. The cheek of that man. Still, we're lucky his father taught him the trade at all, even if he uses those skills to take ships apart instead of building them. A woodworker puts food on the table, so I'm grateful to his family for keeping up their traditions. And I'm grateful for you, to you for bringing me peace of mind. Please, take this for your kindness.
I have terrible news.
What's your terrible news?
They're releasing a life-size Vaporeon plushie.
I know. I'm well
It's
aware.
not just Vaporeon, this Flareon,
But
yeah.
it's specifically Vaporeon that's the problem.
Hey, Alex,
Yeah.
you wanna meet me down here real quick?
Oh, down there. Okay.
Yeah.
I looked up and I noticed you weren't on the map anymore.
Oops, that's the wrong way. Go. Okay.
How far down there am I meeting you?
No, you don't have to go too far down. I'll meet you up there even.
Okay, we're not going all the way down.
I mean, we can go all the way down. I just wanted to.
Alright, grandson, what do you have to say?
Yeah, you keep doing that shit, Darkus. Alex and I have a mission.
Yeah, we're on a side quest.
Side quest from the side quest.
No.
Yes.
Other side of the rock.
I mean, it doesn't. fully matter, just as long as we're relative. So, I want to be able to see the thing.
Well, learn anything worth sharing?
Mission is obscured currently
Nope.
because of reasons.
I wish I could say I'm
Is that the direction
surprised, but
of
I'm
the
not.
thing? The place?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see it from here. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you can see it because the thing.
Yeah, I'm not New Game Plus.
I wish I could say I'm surprised, but I'm not. What we saw that day, what he did to us.
Yeah, I'm curious.
no moving on
I
from
wonder
that
if there's like a wall or something here.
What exactly
Or if I
happened
just
here?
let me fly there.
Well, I was
Maybe
planning
wants
to
make-
tell you the
wants
whole
to make
story
sure it's
eventually, but I
It's
suppose
really
now is
obvious,
as
but it's
good a
not.
time as any.
When does the fog go away?
I was born and raised
Never
in
noticed
Wright.
that before.
Lacking any real prospects,
Oh,
I
shit,
eked out a
I
living
should
as a hunter.
probably-
Might have tried my hand at something more exciting had I not been also trying to
Look at that
provide
shit.
for the love of my life, Melinda.
Oh, it's cracks. Yeah.
It was about a year ago that she accepted a commission from this Gilmoran trader. Bloked up,
Okay,
mostly in
this is weird that
antiques,
the fate has
and he
that.
had this bracelet in need of restoration. Bloody old, some with a questionable provenance,
Okay, so it's
but
just
supposedly it once belonged to royalty or some such. The Fangs of Orthus, he called it. Me and her had been talking about tying the proverbial knot. Buying land, building a home, that sort of thing. And here, that might not take much, but it was still a lot more than we had. So, when the trader made his offer, she didn't hesitate to say yes. I'd gone down to the shipyards to pick up extra tools and materials she'd need for the work. Quality stuff, but it'd pay itself 10 times over. But when I got back to Wright,
This area is so cool.
the case in the Kaisan had been busy. I spied at least a dozen newborn eaters fluttering about, trying to make sense of their new lot. The grandmother who lived next door and shared the fruits of her orchard with us. The gruff woodsman who brought firewood to our doorstep in the dead of winter. Both of them reduced to mindless fiends just like that. There wasn't time to mourn or to think. I started looking for Melinda. And then there she was, alive and well. Our eyes met and we knew it was going to be alright. We ran for each other and... even now, a year later, it doesn't feel real. One moment she was there, right there in front of me. And the next, she was... The Kaiasai knelt and took the fangs of Orthus and then left, leading a host of sin-eaters out of Wright. But Melinda, I couldn't see her as anything else. She wouldn't budge. She just hovered there and stared, waiting for me to end it. Well, I could never say no to her, not once in the years we'd been together. For all the time she'd welcome me home with a bowl of hot stew. All the time she'd laugh at my crude jokes and give me counsel when I was losing my way. For all that and more, I killed her. I swore then and there I'd have my vengeance. The Kaiasai would die by my hand. I carved the scars of my flesh to mirror the ones he left on my soul. An enduring reminder of the vow that I never dare stray from the path. They're all done. No need to wallow in it. Wouldn't want my tragic yet trite tale to put you off our hunt. Still with me to the end, sinner? Walking side by side with a dark knight. Sure.
Whoa, the the expansion with the Dark Knight is the poster class. Having a Dark Knight be the main quest giver for the
I will smack you with the pommel of my sword.
Why? Wait a minute.
For being a sarcastic shit. Well, not sarcastic, sassy shit.
Oh, I can't jump on this. Oh man.
That's the spirit. Still, I've got some unfinished business here, so if you could give me a moment before we resume, I would be most grateful.
Also, lucky for us that that thing was down there.
Hmm? What's up, Nova?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yep, don't worry about it.
Need to be higher level.
Yep.
You need to be higher level and you need to be further in the MSQ.
Level 74.
Where are you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, now back to the Crystarium.
Nice. Very nice. Gonna take a nap now.
Why the fuck are you targeting some... Target the goddamn Aetherite!
No. Never.
Apparently not.
No can do. Wait for me. This is fucking... There we go. The pendants. The pendants. Yeah, I will suggest that you level off screen and you do your old role quests while you're waiting for me.
Yeah.
Those don't take too long to do.
Got it.
Alright, time to take a nap. Welcome back, sis. I wonder if anyone could sleep in this day with such an uproar. But will you be retiring to your quarters?
We will.
Great. There you go. In light of the present situation, I have had an illumination prepared for all rooms. No need to rush to the markets for lanterns. Have a pleasant night, sis. Also, yeah, Exarch wants us to keep quiet about us being the Warriors of Darkness, despite the fact that we are his special guest. That, you know, for no particular reason. No, that's... We're just from his homeland. We're just a friend. And just so happen to excel at violence. Ah, hello. It's you again.
So it's your lot's turn to be the Warriors of Darkness, is it? It's funny how things work out.
Isn't it just?
Yeah, it certainly seems that way.
Bad watching, have you?
Well, I did warn you. I followed you to Yulmore and then on to Armarang. And I was there when you slew the Light Warden. Those white-haired twins who were with you. I remember them from our battle in the Source. Are they your friends then?
Oh, you know it.
Through thick and thin?
Like surrogate family they are.
They're like younger siblings.
Aye. Then I suggest you keep them close. It's when you charge ahead trying to save someone else that you end up losing those you love. Not that you need telling, I bet you've lost plenty. But I wonder, what will it cost you this time?
We'll have to see, won't we?
I don't remember when it was that I learned regret wasn't worth the bother. You get numb to it all over the years. The lost comrades, the broken promises, the abandoned principles. Just more nagging burdens to ignore.
Is that right?
As soon as the game will let me into the next cutscene. There we go.
So this is what the light was hiding.
What do we have here?
He's here. I must go to him.
Twin daggers?
Interesting, isn't it?
Curious.
Meanwhile, inside an Imperial Magic facility in the source.
Turn out and fight them!
These guys in a rush.
Oh, well, well.
Out of my way!
Get him!
Stay your weapon. We are not your enemy.
Shit.
Curious.
When the alarm sounded, I wondered what we had done to betray our presence. But I see now we are not
Honestly,
the only intruders.
I need a side story of these two.
Oh, absolutely. That'd be cool.
Sir Estinian, I presume. The dragoon who plucked the warrior of light from the jaws of death. Your armor is most distinct.
Much as yours once was. But even without it, I see a former legator still has eyes and ears in unexpected places. Van Baelsar in the flesh. Though I understand you prefer Shadow Hunter.
You are in contact with the Scions, I think.
Through no choice of my own, they tracked me down and conscripted me to their cause.
The shrug.
Conscripted you, huh?
Was trained as a spy.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
Oh yeah. No.
once she has caught the scent of your
Yeah, no, that's. I love
If
it.
they
I
have
Yeah.
resorted
love
to
it.
using freelancers, I must assume their attempts to wake the afflicted have failed. And what of their champion?
away on other business. Thus, it has fallen to me to root out any trace of the Empire's new weapon.
Uh-oh.
If it is Black Rose you seek, you are too late. My people have already completed your mission here. Yet this is but one factory among many. When they caught wind of our efforts, they built additional facilities to ensure production continues unabated. There will be no one left in the lands they conquer. No citizens to conscript. No skills to exploit. Nothing the Empire needs. And they will call it victory.
What exactly does this Black Rose do?
The gas is described as a poison, but its actual effect is more arcane in nature. It was created to disrupt the ether in living beings, to bring the flow of their life energies to a standstill.
Shit.
Inhaling even the tiniest amount will cause all bodily functions to cease, much as a potent venom will stop a man's heart. Released over a city, Black Rose could conceivably kill every inhabitant, and all without damaging a single structure.
A
Search
weapon
every
of
corner.
genocide.
Blow the barracks if you have to. I want this facility secured.
I have more questions, but now is not the time.
Sir Estinian, I have an offer for you, but I will make it only once. Since it would seem we seek the same answers, you are welcome to join us.
From what I hear, you need all the help you can get. In case you don't know, Varys himself confessed that your empire was a creation of the Ascians.
I am aware of what his Radians said at the parley. Thus I would return to the capital, that I might behold the truth of this corruption with my own eyes. My path leads to Garlemald.
The fucking banter between these two.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, I love it. We have angst and edge.
Yep. There is a blue quest.
A blue quest.
A job well done. A job well done. Jobb.
No, that's job.
Okay. Not sure if that's a Aethercurrent quest or not, but we'll probably not
Fucking
consider
do it.
it's probably not considering it's in
Yeah.
here, not out there, but yeah, we'll see.
I mean, there are plenty of.
Probably something related to Fort Job out there.
How do I? Oh, that above or? Oh, I didn't even realize I can go in here.
Oh yeah, you can go all over the place.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is an Aethercurrent quest.
Have you gotten to the upper level yet?
I think so. Gives
I
it-
just don't know if you've seen the walkways yet or not.
Hail, sinner. Might this old woman impose upon you a travel to Fort Job in her stead? My son Chatwick is the guard out there, and I have a package for him that wants delivering. I'd go myself, but my knees simply aren't up to the task. Of course.
So hey, you come up here.
1 second.
Actually, I wonder, does the game stop? Oh no, I can. Excellent.
What's up?
You forgot to change job first. Change the ninja so you don't break your fucking legs.
Well, see, I'm already almost better.
And all it took you was running up the stairs.
Yep, a little bit of cardio and I'm back to normal.
That's how normal healing works. Yep.
Yep.
Who knew cardio had the ability to repair broken legs?
Poked around up here. It's got an entire other apartment area to look through too.
Damn. Do we go downstairs? Let's see.
It's this one.
Ah. Hey.
Put the scythe away. You're gonna
Why not
scare the
skip
little
me about?
girl.
Don't let me skip me about. That's fine. I can't even go on this one.
Lame.
What about you? Keep running. I'll find it eventually.
No. There's only 2 rooms that you can go in on this area.
Unfortunate. It's a nice little walkway, though.
Yeah. Music change.
No?
No, music changed for me. Like, right as you said, nice walkway, the music changed into kind of a choral
Yeah, that's
kind of theme.
That's
Yeah, that's still
intentional.
part of the same.
Well, no.
Part of the song.
It just suddenly tone shifted to that, though.
Yes, that's part of the
nice
song.
feel there.
Oh, like, so it actually, like, cuts and then cuts to that?
Yes.
Okay. I thought that was, like, the music changing or something.
I'm assuming you see me.
No, I did. I can't see you anymore.
Yeet. What about on the Crystarium?
It is honestly gorgeous.
Yeah, again, I love this zone. It's
Yeah,
fuck it. It's a pretty city, and it's just
it is. It's got a really nice aesthetic to it, too.
yeah.
Like, it kind of feels like different aesthetics kind of cobbled together, but at the same time...
Well, I mean, it is a city that sprung around a fucking tower that just showed up out of nowhere.
Well, yeah, I know. Like, because there's a lot of natural grasslandy kind of areas, as well as the marketplace, the library. It all feels kind of like a makeshift little city, and it's kind of cozy because of that.
Yeah, it's also very hope core, which I like. Also, one moment, I'll be right back. Again.
Manager of Sweets is wearing a grave expression. Okay. Well, while he is doing that, I'm going to get me something to drink. I finished my water already. And I want to try that new Gamer Subs flavor I got. So, give me 1 second. Yes, yellow. Alright. Judging by that little airship that I saw in the thumbnail, I'm assuming it has something to do with Yulmore.
What has something to do with Yulmore? Ah, quest.
Yep. Manager of Suites has a
Yeah.
quest, the,
Yep.
an unwelcome guest. Judging by that airship, this has something to do with Yulmore. I'm assuming that fat bastard is going to be trying, well, fat bastard knockoff, really.
All will be revealed in time.
Mm-hmm.
I will say you will be meeting up again with one of your companions, one of the scions. You'll meet
Yeah.
another one of your lost companions.
Okay, not gonna lie, this tastes almost like the banana Laffy Taffy.
What does?
The new Gamer Subs flavor. Well,
Ah.
banana
Oh, fuck,
propaganda.
that's right, you were talking about that. Yep.
It almost tastes like the banana Laffy Taffy. I love it. Just a shame that was only like a temporary thing. I don't think it's available anymore.
Unfortunate.
Maybe it'll swing back around. Who knows?
I have a couple Gamer Subs cups. I've just, until recently, I hadn't actually bought any of their flavors.
You can get sample packs.
Yeah, I've tried their sample packs. I just haven't actually, because it's kind of hard for me to convince myself to drop $40 on something I don't know if I'm gonna like or not.
Yeah, that's fair. But like that's kind of the thing to like
I
to
have one
go
on
with the
the
sample
way,
packs.
so
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
What flavor?
Which flavor? I got I can't remember what it's called. Silver Veils flavor.
Ah, that one. I think I know the
Yeah,
one
the
you're
new
talking
cup
about.
out, I figured, fuck it all. If I'm buying the cup, I might as well.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's see, Silver Veils flavor. You all the tubs. Let's see.
Let's pop this open.
Was it the AFK or the actual Gamer Subs?
Actual Gamer Subs.
Okay. So I wanted to make sure, because Silver Veil does have an AFK as well. Which is the Gamer Subs sleep aid. Sakura Splash.
Yep.
Wonder if you'll get the secret
Oh,
tub.
find out. Roll the dice.
Yep, it's like a 1 in 10. What flavor was?
Have you tried any of the sleep aid stuff, or you just only get the normal?
I haven't tried any of it yet. I haven't tried the tea either. Okay, so Sakura Splash is a sour cherry flavor.
Yep.
I'm not the biggest fan of cherry, so yeah. What was the raw meat flavor? Watermelon and cantaloupe. That actually doesn't sound bad.
Yeah, a few of these flavors seem pretty good.
First one I tried, of course, was the Guacamole Gamer Fart 9000.
Yes, needed your Baja Blast, huh?
Yep, it's a strawberry lime flavor. It's actually pretty good. Brand Risk was pretty good too. So yeah, peach flavor, peach mango. What's the flavor of sploosh? Coconut mango. It's cottontails. Oh, hey, they had Grandpa's ashes. Now there's Grandma's ashes. Raspberry cream. Crusaderade. Mango and tea. Oh wow, Opera GX has its own. Black currant. One sip of this sweet concoction feels like you just opened 37 tabs in your mind, all running different thoughts simultaneously. There's Blowhole Blast, which is a nice tropical punch, which is nice.
There's good. This is just cherry slushy.
Lean, that one was okay. It wasn't the best. Peach tea and lemonade. Right, that's the one. I almost forgot. That's the one they had to redesign it. Redesign the art for it because it looked too much like Biden. So instead, they just kept it the same, but just slapped on the glasses with a big nose. Oh yeah, I will say this. Be careful if you try the Soda Press Despair. Because that one will stain your cup green.
Alright.
It tastes good, but it's the green color in it it just sticks. Ah yes, titty milk.
Yep. What everyone needs.
Blue raspberry and a milk flavor. So basically, oh, it's blue raspberry. I thought it was blueberries. Blue raspberry and cream. I'll admit, out of all the ones I've tried, I've only been disappointed once.
Yeah, which one was that?
It was, I believe it was watermelon ice.
Not the biggest fan of watermelon flavor anyway, so should be pretty safe.
To be fair, it's less of a watermelon taste and more of a not really anything taste.
They make instant noodles?
Yeah. They're gamer soups.
Let's see, what nonsense do you have here?
Oh, fun fact, the gamer soups come with its own little fork. So fork is not required because they give you one with it.
Bring it back to Final Fantasy. Have any thoughts on who the mysterious child is?
I mean, I watched the title trailer.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure I know who it is.
So what do you think about that?
I am wondering, is that effectively, did Heidelin let her go? Or is it a case of, like, green, blue food dyes are bad about stains. Yeah, they really are. Though, to be fair, like, that's the only green one of theirs that actually stained. Because, Guacamole Game of Fart 9000 is a kind of a tealish color. No, you're fine. And that didn't stain my cup at all. But I am wondering if it's a case of Heidelin let her go, or if it's a case of the Oracle of Light is, for all intents and purposes, slumbering. And Minfilia has effectively just been kind of reset to a blank slate for this world.
Alright. I will neither confirm nor deny any of the speculations.
I mean, we'll find out eventually. So, I would prefer not to be spoiled on that. Also, how's it going, Nijaki? By the way, Alex, what class was it that Nova said he was slightly short on for eye level?
It was minor, but that's because he's not high enough level to get better gear.
Hmm. Gotta love the elevator tunnel into the ether. Or whatever the hell that is down there. Ah, the river.
Yeah, there's cities built on top of a lake. You can actually go fishing here.
Nice. Ah, yeah, I know that struggle, Nijaki. Waiting on work to be done so you can go home. And Nova does need gear, but he's too low level to get the gear he requires.
Yeah. I think he needs like... he said he needs like 1 more level.
Yep, because his eye level is like 11 short of what he needs for it.
He'd actually have to be here so we could ask him about it, but
Yep.
he got called away.
Yep. We will see him whenever, if he ever chooses to return.
Oh, it's raining.
Storming, actually. This one doesn't punch through my umbrella. Or at least this one doesn't let my sword punch through the umbrella. Never mind, there it goes.
we're standing here in the Crystarium, I wanted to track down a video. There's an old Final Fantasy tech demo from 2005 that is basically what aesthetic inspired the Crystarium.
Huh.
Muted recording.
Rapture tech demo. Yeah, I can definitely see it.
いやー懐かしいというかすごいというか、ああこんなのでしたねっていうのは今だんだん
Still have 5 hours to go, but at least it's Friday. We'll be sure to let Nova know.
見てると思い出すぐらいなんですけど。なのでしたねっていう感じ。いやーでもすごいなこれ14年前ですよ。
Tech Demo City in this for the 1.0 trailer.
今だったらテクスチャーかでも作り方は変えないと無理だろうね。基本この当時テクスチャーでしょだって。
そうですね。ギリギリ多分
ギリギリ動くかどうかぐらい。
そのぐらいじゃないですか。はい。いやー綺麗だわ。
That is really cool, though.
It's kind of crazy they went back that far to kind of pull the aesthetic.
I'm assuming that was supposed to be something akin to like was that supposed to be like the prototype for Limsa?
No, this is way before that. I think I heard one of the Japanese guys say PS3, so this might have been a tech demo to show off what the PlayStation 3 is capable of.
Interesting. I must have missed that part.
I could be wrong. I just thought that's what I heard.
I mean, in all honesty, it might have been. Who knows?
It's so actually probably because it's 2005 and PS3 came out in 2006. It's the kind of thing they'd show off at E3.
Honestly, it'd be really cool if you could dye these parasols.
Yeah, that'd
Why
be
would you want to
nice.
dye the parasols?
Oh, hey, he's back.
Yeah, and unwelcome guest.
You missed our gamer subs tangent.
Oh. Does it have to do with the parasols?
No.
No, we were
gamer subs?
discussing gamer subs, and then we talked about the mysterious child, and then we started talking about Parasol. Actually, a little bit before that, I showed the that Final Fantasy tech demo from 2005 that inspired the Crystarium.
Oh.
And then we were just starting to talk about Parasols.
How very egg-shaped they are.
It's the only one that doesn't have my sword handle piercing through it. At least not until I lean it back, then it pierces through. Just very, very slightly.
Begging your pardon, sir, do you perchance intend to head outside? If so, I'd strongly advise you not to stray too far from the Crystarium. Word has it Yulmore has dispatched its military to Lakeland. Why? Well, I'm gonna know why, but why? Given the timing, one can only assume they do not welcome the return of night. Even now, the XIV is in the ocular, deliberating a response. Shall we go meet with him?
Alright.
Oh, now it's rain. Fuck it, I'm not gonna be in the rain.
Because default Midlander Warrior of Light looks like such a baby compared to now.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, in Heaven's Word, he looks so young. In the Heaven's Word
even
movie
Heaven's
trailer.
Word, yeah, let's go inside. Let's go talk to Crystal Bro.
Like, compared to the freaking, even just compared to Endwalker. When I saw the
Dude, Endwalker... Okay, Endwalker makes him look haggard, though. Which makes sense, like...
I mean, yeah, you've,
walking with the literal weight of the world on your shoulders.
As you may have heard, we have something
yeah,
of
well,
a
I mean, he
quandary
also
on our
didn't
hands.
really start growing that facial hair out till, like, Stormblood.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then he shaves it into Hunter. Dude, I
Yeah,
like his.
he-
I like
he's
his
had it
hairstyle.
long enough now, he's on the 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah.
Yes, a quandary, I imagine.
What's going on, Exotic? Well, that's definitely your more
Lux and
airship.
Loft here in Lakeland. Yulmore has sent one of its airships. They have questions for us concerning the death of the Light Warden. Their emissary makes his way here even as we speak.
I mean, let him in. I'll be happy to tell my end of the story.
I suppose the sky does rather give the game away.
Even and of the story.
Indeed. 'Twas inevitable they would come knocking. The only question was how soon.
He really does look a little older with each trailer. It's cool. Yeah. I imagine it's them.
My lord, I am come with the Yulmoran emissary. May I show him in?
A moment, Captain, if you would.
What's the plan?
Everyone, gather round.
Blitzball meeting? Blitzball meeting.
Okay.
What?
Where are we heading? Okay, just to the corner of the room.
Oh, okay.
I do not wish to show our hand prematurely. Forgive me this liberty. Vanish.
Ah, cloaking us. Probably clever.
Enter.
I swear it almost sounded like his voice cracked a little bit there.
Well, you know. What do we have here?
Well, well. The commander of the Yulmoran army himself. To what do I owe the honor, General Ranjit?
The Light Warden is dead, Exarch. Were your people responsible?
Technically.
You are clearly in some haste, my lord. But before I address your question, you must allow me one of my own. What is Yulmore's interest in this?
His benevolence, Lord Vorthry, is gravely concerned that the actions of an ignorant few may jeopardize relations between man and Sin-Eater.
People and things that want to eat people. Got it.
Yeah.
Should it transpire that the Crystarium is guilty of abetting the villains responsible for this outrage, my lord has decreed that it suffer the same retribution.
Threatening the innocent, are you?
I see. Since you have been so candid, I too shall speak my mind. Regardless of who is responsible, the Crystarium rejoices in the Light Warden's death and welcomes the return of the night sky. If Yulmore considers this tantamount to aiding those you term villains, then by all means, carry out your retribution. Know, however, that even should every innocent soul in the Crystarium perish, nothing can stop that which has been set in motion.
Folly. The death of one or 1,000,000 sin-eaters changes nothing. The world is dead, and writhe as we might, like maggots in its rotting course, it will not be reborn. Only by my master's grace may we live out our days in peace.
Sure. That's why the night skies returned.
Yeah, sure.
Don't waste my breath. You have made your stance clear. I shall relay your words to Lord Vorthry. In the meantime, you would do well to counsel any here who have done more than merely rejoice in recent events, to throw themselves upon Yulmore's mercy, promptly. One last matter. We are searching for a young artist and his assistant. Know you of whom I speak?
An artist and his assistant, no. I cannot say I do.
What a pity. Should they reveal themselves to you, I bid you hand them over at once.
Oh, he knows
my
we're
master
there.
is most eager to
Oh, yeah,
see
yeah,
them
no.
again.
Don't emote. No, it's the love heart stuff. Wing.
Nah, I just give him the Hildebrand flex. Just. And the twinkle just shines out. The twinkle shines out of nowhere.
Don't see me dead.
Am I imagining things, or did he just stare straight at us?
Not at you, Alize. At me and Alphino.
I fear he did.
Yeah, well...
The General is not a man to be trifled with.
I
He is a
think- I don't-
warrior of fearsome repute who has led
call myself
Yulmore's
a
army since before Vorthry's time, when the nation still spearheaded the fight against the Sin-Eaters. One does not command the world's mightiest army, and for so long, without possessing exceptional instincts.
Of course.
If Yulmore chose to send such an individual, we must assume this talk of retribution is more than an idle threat. While we are grateful for your support, my lord, we cannot in good conscience put your people in harm's way.
No, we cannot.
It is noble of you to say, Master Alphino, but my people have been in harm's way since long before you arrived. Yulmore has ever yearned to rule over what remains of the world. Even should we surrender the Warrior of Darkness to them, they would find some other pretext upon which to invade.
Yeah, I could honestly see
the
that.
People of the Crystarium know this only too well, which is why, when the time comes, I am certain they will fight to the last man. If truth be told, I would not have been surprised had Ranjit declared war here and now.
It's honestly, if that's the case, I'm surprised he didn't.
He may have reason to delay. According to reports, the Yulmoran
I'm sorry.
forces at
Who?
Luxonloft were observed taking a prisoner.
Who?
A young woman believed to be none
you're
other
right.
than the Oracle of Light, Minfilia.
Okay.
It may be that General Ranjit
yeah.
wishes to convey her to Yulmore before commencing hostilities. Having mentored generations of Minfilias, it would not surprise me if he had made her capture his chief concern.
What? Mentor?
Generations.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, generations?
of Menphilius?
Of course. How remiss of me. I had intended to speak to you of Minfilia. There is, however, much to say, and precious little time in which to say it. I think it best that you seek out Moren at the Cabinet of Curiosity. He'll be able to enlighten you. Alphino, Alize, would you care to accompany your friend? You doubtless have insights of your own to offer on the matter.
All right. Though I'm still not sure I understand it all myself.
In the meantime, I will set about making provisions for war.
Out of one war into another.
And then back to the other one.
Yep, and then back to the other one.
No rest for the righteous, eh?
Too true.
Wait. We
Pistol?
fought them. Philia has indeed been captured. I dare say we'll need another familiar face at all. But first things first, racing out Moren at the Cabinet of Curiosity.
Lena? We'll continue to watch the Yulmorans.
That's sad to go.
Yeah. Honestly, Lena has a really nice voice.
Yeah.
The accent is really nice too. In general.
I'm already particularly weak to any vaguely Eastern European accent.
Like, and also the kind of huskiness in her tone is nice as well.
Yeah, there's one scene in particular where her voice acting, like, her voice acting is good regardless, but there's one scene in particular later on where it's just, like, top-notch. So good.
I'm pretty sure I know what scene you're talking about.
Alize?
We're missing someone.
I was looking downstairs to see if there's anyone upstairs. I also got out of there a little bit later than you did.
Yeah, for some reason, it's just the latency is a little weird with that. But if you think Morin's going to tell you about Minfilia, it won't be what you're expecting. Just trust me. I'm expecting reincarnation. I was thinking of that scene too. I guess Nijaki knows what scene you're talking about, Noah.
Yeah.
It seems an age since we bade Minfilia farewell.
Yes? You're after books pertaining to the Warriors of Darkness? Sorry, if you're after books pertaining to the Warriors of Darkness, I'm afraid most are out alone at present. They're experiencing quite a surge in popularity.
Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah, it's that. I don't wish to learn about the Oracle of Light. It would be my pleasure to assist. After I've finished some few outstanding tasks, that is. While I attend to them, perhaps you could fetch me a book, the illustrated tale of the Oracle of Light, it's called. Though it's intended for younger readers, it provides an excellent summary of the subject matter, and the artwork is quite lovely besides. I would not hesitate to recommend it to anyone with an interest about learning about Minfilia. But you must see for yourself. The book is located on the level below. Should, I say. For a while there is a place for everything here. Sorry. But while there's a place for everything here, not everything is always in its right place. Despite my best efforts. In short, if the book is not where it should be, it will almost be certainly be somewhere it shouldn't. So, good luck. Thanks.
Thank you, I guess.
Powering show.
Oh yes, not here. Oh. What do you know, first try?
Alizé.
Oh, where's that?
Over here.
That's the book, isn't it?
The book.
I'm sure she had something different to say before we found the book.
Oh shit! Hello.
Alphina. You found it, did you?
The Cabinet of Curiosity. This towering vault contains countless scrolls, tomes, and moldering manuscripts salvaged from the furthest reaches of Norbrand. Representing the grammarian branch of Trivium, the Cabinet welcomes visitors in search of anything from the most complex academic texts to illustrated works for children. Yeah, thanks for putting that there, game. I never would have looked there. You found the book? Yes. I hope you finished your tasks, because that was rather easy.
Yeah.
Yes, this is the one. I hope it wasn't too difficult to track down. No, we
literally found it first try.
I'm going to say I finished all my pressing tasks. That was fast. If you want to call your friends over, we'll begin learning at once. The learning! Increase thine intelligence.
Brain grow bigger.
Without further ado, it began 100 years ago, when the flood of light threatened to swallow Northern. Just as all seemed lost, a savior appeared who halted the all-consuming radiance. A maiden with hair spun of gold and eyes of clearest sapphire. Naught was known about her, save that her name was Memphilia. And for delivering the realm, she came to be revered as the Oracle of Light. After stopping the flood, the mysterious maiden vanished without a trace. But 15 years later, her name would unexpectedly reappear in the annals of history. Very good art, by the way.
Very interesting. I like it.
Yeah.
It's kind of abstract, but also kind of cute.
Cute, abstract, and just charming.
Yeah.
While also horrifying.
With the Sin Eaters, yes.
That's just the world around it. When the Sin Eaters led Warden to the kingdom of Verbet, a young girl was discovered who was immune to the creature's blighted cut. One with hair spun gold and eyes of clearest sapphire. She was hailed as the Oracle Reborn, and came to likewise be called Memphilia. Enlisting in the Yulmoran army, this Memphilia fought and vanquished countless Sin Eaters. Alas, so many other soldiers. She eventually met her end in battle. Also, this art is, oh my god.
Yeah, no kidding. I can't even.
Domino line of gravestones.
Yeah, I can't even think of a word to describe this.
Yet, the dying breath, she whispered unto her grieving comrade, Memphilia will return. And true to her words, some years later, another girl was discovered, who possessed the selfsame eyes, the selfsame hair, and those selfsame powers. She too took the name Memphilia. She too fought Sin Eaters as a soldier of Yulmor. She too fell in battle. Many more would have followed in her footsteps. So the cycle continues to this day. Tale. By their valor, sacrifice, these women have saved Norvab on numerous occasions. were it not for them, we might never have learned of the Light Wardens and their true nature.
They sound like formidable warriors.
Some perhaps. The truth is rather less simple. But though the Oracle is reborn with certain traits, she does not inherit the memories or the knowledge of her nations. All the Minfilias thus far were discovered as ordinary girls, unversed in the ways of war, and ignorant of the power they harbor. Some embraced their faith and devoted themselves to training, others did not. But all were made to face the enemy, and all died to keep our hopes alive.
What can you tell us of the current Minfilia? It's almost psychedelic. I really love these illustrations, so colorful and stylish, but has this feeling of hostile otherworldliness that suits the subject matter really well. Yeah, honestly, that description fits to the T.
She was found by the Umoran artists some 10 years ago and taken into their care, or rather their custody. She was a prisoner in all but name. But by that time, under Lord Volden's rule, Gilmore had already abandoned resistance in favor of decadence. Minfilia was an uncomfortable reminder of the war they no longer wished to fight, a potential threat to the peace. And so they kept her under lock and key. Well, I don't let that...
Not one bit.
If she's there, then we're gonna get her out of there.
Mm-hmm.
For a long while, we had heard nothing more of her. We couldn't even be certain if she was alive, save that it was in your more best interests for her to remain unaffected. But then, 3 years ago, gallant souls stole into the city and rescued her from their clutches. Just like a hero from the tales. A gallant soul with a penchant for sneaking into into places that he's not supposed to.
That definitely sounds like Thancred. Indeed. I believe we now have a good grasp of Minfilia's tale. Thank you for your time, Morin. Might I trouble you two for a word? Outside? Of course.
Why does the one have to be outside? What word is it? Is it pancakes? Ow. Oh, that didn't hurt as bad as I thought it would. How does it?
It seems a suitable place for a chat.
Okay.
It seems a suitable. It seems a suitable place for a chat. As you will have already surmised, the gallant soul who rescued Minfilia was none other than our own dear Thancred. Yeah, I kind of figured as much.
Yeah, it's obvious.
Have since been wandering the land together, never remaining in one place for long, which is why we have not yet had a chance to meet them. We know that Minfilia journeyed here as Heidelind's emissary to halt the flood of light. It could only be her that the people of the First witnessed 100 years ago, the original Oracle of Light. But while there's plainly some connection between the woman we knew and her namesakes, the fact that these girls do not share her memory must surely mean they are not the same person. Well, to be fair, like, they might not be the same person physically, but reincarnation has kind of a weird take on things.
Well, also we need to point out that even with reincarnation, you'd still have the same, if not the same knowledge, at the very least the same instincts.
Yeah, there's no...
It sounds like it seems like there's no connection at all, other than accidentally inheriting the powers. And
yeah.
the hair and eyes.
I think some types of reincarnation are like that. Like, speaking out of character with this one. Thancred has to understand that. I have no doubt that he understands. The question is how he feels.
That's true.
Regardless, the Thancred we know would not forsake his charge.
Of course not.
If she's been captured, we may be certain he will not stand idly by. More than likely, he might have been off gathering supplies, and Yulmorans stumbled across her, perhaps.
Fucking Alizé over here.
There you go again, talking in your roundabout way. If you think we should rescue Minfilia, just spit it out.
I fucking love that.
It just so happens I agree with you. It's quite clear that this Minfilia possesses Heidelin's blessing.
And even if she didn't, I don't take kindly to people just owning other people.
Exactly. Even if it was not Minfilia, I'd still say I'm down for it.
Even if it wasn't the Minfilia, even if this is not the Minfilia you're looking for. Even if it's not the person that we're looking for, it doesn't matter. I would gladly wade through a river of corpses just to make sure that somebody's safe and free from tyranny.
Mm-hmm. And it wouldn't hurt to have a second such individual on our side. Or third in this case. Right, Bida? Zero?
Oh damn! That second line. What the fuck? I forgot
Holy
how
shit.
sassy the dialogue legends get in this.
Quite.
What?
Oh, come on, no, you haven't seen anything yet.
Oh, oh. I see a bit of your minds.
Exarch, what brings you here?
A report and a proposal. First, the report. Our scouts have confirmed that the Umoran forces at Laxon Loft do indeed have Minfilia in their custody.
Now, what's the issue?
Okay, already on the way. For the present, they are holding her there. We can be certain they will move her to Yulmar ere long. Should that happen, we may be forced to give her up as lost.
I would not bother considering her lost because we will get her back. Even if she's in Yulmore, we will get her back. So if we mean to act, we should do so quickly. I mean, the sooner we get it done, the better, yeah. But don't worry, even if we miss this chance, we're still getting her back.
Yeah.
Even if we have to knock down the gates of Yulmore itself.
Yeah, we'll knock down the glory gate. Which brings me to my proposal. I ask that you entrust this undertaking to us, the people of Xterium. Huh?
What do you mean?
Why? Listen. Exarch, you're a wonderful person, and I appreciate you caring about Minfilia and all that. However, I'm already on their shit list. Cyril and I are already on their shit list.
And they are well near the top of our shit list right now.
Listen, look, Grandpa's ready to throw hands. Let him do it.
Entrust Minfilia's rescue to the people of the Crystarium. Alright then.
Well, I mean, I trust the people of the Crystarium, don't get me wrong, I just... Anyway.
Let us hear what the Exarch has to say.
Let him cook, says Elfie.
Hat.
go. I think this is a voice cutscene.
You are doubtless eager to attempt Minfilia's rescue, and with your combined strength, you may well succeed. But as I said earlier, I do not wish to show our hand unless absolutely necessary.
Fine. Hi. Hello, everyone.
It was not merely the night sky that you restored to us, but hope. Hope for the future of Northrend.
Oh, you already had plenty of that. Maybe we might have emboldened it, but you still have,
but so
still
long
have
as
plenty
hope
of it.
burns in our hearts, we will fight on regardless. This I will prove to you. My friends, I thank you for gathering at such short notice. There is something I would ask you all. As many of you are aware, I received an emissary from Yulmore a short while ago in the form of General Ranjit. To my dismay, the General condemned the slaying of the Light Warden, and warned me in no uncertain terms that, should the Crystarium cast its lot with the Warrior of Darkness, there would be war.
They sound like they're absolutely done with Yulmore shit.
Indeed, to resist the might of Yulmore. Some would even call it suicide. And yet my heart cries out to fight. Better that than relinquish the hope that swelled in my breast when I beheld the night sky for the first time in 100 years. Or so says my heart. My mind, meanwhile, reminds me that to follow my heart would be to risk everything we have accomplished thus far. Clearly, this is not a decision to be made lightly, nor less alone. And so I put the question to you all. What should we do?
Sign of a good leader.
My lord, you already know our mind.
I love that line.
It brought tears to our eyes to witness the knight's return. The whole of Northrend deserves the same, and not just because some children's story tells us so.
Fucking good one too.
Yulmore's influence is far-reaching. Should war break out, trade would be subject to restrictions. The flow of goods will dry up, and we will struggle to make do with what little trickles through. But make do, we will.
Aye, we can weather such hardships. Is that not the very thing the Crystarium was built for? We have always taken pride in our ability to sustain ourselves. Not just to endure, but to thrive.
When all falls down around you, rise up. Those were your words. There may come a day when all hope seems lost. But even should the rest of the world give in to despair, we shall not.
I love it.
We shall fight on, that our children and our children's children might know a better tomorrow.
Rousing words apart, I never much cared for those Yulmoran bastards anyway. No better than common swindlers, most of them. Wouldn't know a fair deal if it came up and kissed them on the arse.
Trust you to spoil the moment.
What do you mean spoil the moment? That just adds to it.
I mean, yeah, he's not wrong, so.
That's just levity.
It appears we have a consensus. Let it be known that the Yulmoran host at Laxon Loft has taken the Oracle of Light captive. They fear the power she holds over the Sin Eaters, and doubtless intend to imprison her once more. So, I move that we rescue the Oracle, grant her a place among us, and let that be our answer to Yulmore's ultimatum.
Hear, hear!
Here, here!
In planning a strategy for the rescue, I open the floor to you all.
And there you have it. If Yulmore wishes to denounce us as villains, then we shall embrace our villainy. Will you do so as well?
I've always wanted to play the role of the villain.
We will not be outdone. Consider us your partners
Now I
in
need to work
crime.
on my evil laugh. You know what? That actually made a fucking dialogue off. I'm getting here.
My lord, our proposal is as follows. We begin by deploying Amaro to occupy the skies over Lakeland. They should serve to delay the airship's departure. At the same time, we scatter dream powder from the air. Not all will succumb to its effects, but it should thin the enemy's numbers, affording us an opening to swoop in and liberate the Oracle.
Very good. See to your preparations.
I also fucking love that line. This game has fucking
And
10
what exciting
just great
crimes would you have
lines
us
just dropped in
commit?
the span of
Speaking
one
for my
fucking
fellow
cutscene.
villains, I'd say we're capable of most things, though we draw the line at indolence.
Draw the line at indolence.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If excitement is your desire, then I bid you join the guard. Captain Lena will give you your orders.
What was that?
What the fuck?
Something wrong?
Post?
Captain Lena will give orders. Alright. Interesting salute.
But I was like, I don't want to put my hand too early, so I don't want you to join the front. Just kidding, I want you to join the front.
Alize, the people of Crystarium have initiative. I respect that. Though our hosts have offered to take the lead, we still have a part to play. Let's see that we play that. Let's see that we play it well.
Hang on.
Hmm.
Many here have a place in their heart for Mendelia. We must ensure that this mission succeeds, for all their sakes.
So you'll be joining the guard. But however highly the Exarch thinks of you, you will receive no special treatment from me. Is that clear? I wouldn't expect any. Where's your salute, soldier? Better. More spirited than the Exarch's feeble attempts, certainly. Now, first things first, you'll need uniforms. Go to the crystalline mean and report to Catelys. She'll see you measured and fitted.
Yeet.
I don't see a uniform. Report to Catelys. She'll see you measured and fitted.
Actually, what is Exarch capture artist? Nope, same fucking thing.
We're so close, why bother? It's literally right up there.
Sure. Literally right up there.
Go up the steps and it's right over there.
It's up 2 sets of steps. So it's 2 floors above you. That's why you teleport there. You going?
You know, you could have gone up the stairs in the room with the aetherite, right?
Yeah, I could have.
Bro was taking the scenic route to get here.
Yes, I am.
Hurry up, Darkus. Hurry up, Cyril. We might have to go and break down the gates and keep taking this long.
It's gonna be night before you get here.
Well, now I'm just doing it just out of spite.
Alright, I mean, I'm ready to kick the glory gate down if I got it, but, you know. And that's the last. Your friends are being measured as... That's fine. We'll see you look, your dashing best for your first outing. Never mind the fact that I have part of this outfit. It's just on my current glam. Just died. Excuse me. No, yeah. Let's have a look at those numbers.
I mean, it's a shame Tataro's not here. She could have told you offhand.
Yeah. Let's see.
How goes it?
Sorry, Captain. We don't have anything on hand that's ready for the hit. Ready fit. I can't fucking read. Jesus. But we do have a few that are fairly close. Should be able to make them work with some minor adjustments.
Very well then. See to it. And have the uniforms delivered directly to the field.
She's gonna airdrop the uniforms.
I shall take this opportunity to brief you on the mission.
What's the plan?
As mentioned earlier, we will deploy Amuro to scatter dream powder from the air.
Wait, why do I hear Godbrot's music? Is he here? Looks around in excitement.
I don't think he is here, but I wouldn't put it past him to find out a way to break through the barriers between the realms.
I just know this music for Godbrot's music. I know it's used in so many other things, but it's still... To me, this is Godbert's theme.
It's iconic as Godbert's theme. That's where it's most iconically known from. Once the powder takes effect, an elite unit will storm the fortress to rescue the Oracle. Her safe liberation is our sole objective. Engagement is to be avoided wherever possible.
Damn. I will do my best.
I assume we're to be part of said unit. Correct. The unit will be divided into 2 contingents, one deploying from Fort Job, the other from the Austral Imperative. You and Alphino will join the former. Darkus-cyril, meanwhile, will join the latter with me.
Alright.
Before you proceed to your positions, you are to report to Chesamil at Spagirix. She will issue a serum to ward off the effects of dream powder. We shall be on our way then. Take care, my friends. We will see you in the field. It's quite far to the Imperative, so you may make use of an armorer to the rookery, from the rookery, after you have collected the serum, of course. Cyril would have, yeah, Cyril would have saluted back as well.
Look at that outfit.
Hmm?
That Aura's outfit. That's a pretty good outfit. He's just a walking NPC, so you might not see.
Nope, I don't.
I just say, I will say, I'm having a lot of fun being a Reaper in this. Just the inverse. Yes, sweetie. Was there something you need? Oh, one of the god come for your dram, are you? There you go. A dose of this will keep your family in the waking world, while your enemies are off in dreamland. Now, if this is your first time, I should warn you. It's bitter as sin. Prince's kiss, they call it, but if you ask me, it should be the crone's kiss. Just aside. This stuff is really foul. Most people gag when there's no tomorrow. But if you don't drain every last drop, you're liable to end up taking a trip to Dreamland yourself. So I must ask that you drink it here and now while I watch. Come on, give the old crone a kiss. Alright, alright.
So it's like drinkable smelling salts. Got it.
That's potent.
Hmm.
I'm proud of it. Well, if I didn't know about it, I'd say you would have enjoyed it. And now you needn't fear falling asleep on the battlefield. Just have care you don't lose any limbs out there, alright? They don't tend to grow back.
No, they don't. We know someone with experience with that. Hasn't stopped him from being a badass, though.
That's true. That's a good outfit.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry, I just saw it. Right, we need to be in the Emerald Lodge. Yeet! What the fuck do you mean cannot see target?
Better put your glasses on.
Put my goggles on. All right.
Oh, I went the fucking wrong way.
There we go. I put my goggles on.
This is not where I meant to go, but fuck it, whatever.
Yes, you can clearly see that I put my goggles on.
I got a bandana, I'm fine.
Let me just... I have my helmet closed. Yes, you can clearly see I have my goggles on.
Oh wait, hang on. You want goggles? You want fucking goggles? There. Wait. Hold on.
Hmm?
Oh, okay, now my helmet. Healed. I thought putting the face we're on gave me a little bit extra health. I was like, what the fuck? Yes, what do you require of me?
We are part of the guard going in.
And I'm about to take you to the Imperative, eh?
Yep.
As much as I would like to oblige, all amounts are reserved for the coming operation. I feel you'll have to go by force.
Well, luckily I've got a bike.
There might be another way, assuming you're willing to lend a hand. Alright, what's going on?
Oh, hey, deep gold headgear.
Yep.
Oh, hey, that's an 8th card quest.
An ammo to Radiscus Road. One of the locations where the speeds fly for the operation. The tower lies along the route. That's the imperative. If near enough is good enough for you, you may take you may make my delivery in my stead.
Yeah.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
I shall make it ready. I shall ready the ammo for departure.
Well, this is interesting. I just saw on my phone. Bethesda gave Oblivion Remastered game keys to the entire Skyblivion development team and made it clear that they have no intention of shutting down our project. Huh.
What?
You remember Skyblivion?
No.
It's basically a project to remake Oblivion in the Skyrim engine.
Ah.
It was an entire. It's a massive project that's currently undertaken, and apparently Bethesda just gave Oblivion Remastered game keys to the entire development team, and they basically said you can keep working on this project.
Fair enough. Radiscus Round is to the north and west. You can take the road, or you can take, or you can fly. I can fly.
I can't fly yet.
Do you have how many?
I'll have to check after the conversation.
Upon arriving, make yourself known to the sentry, and she will give you further instructions. If you should become separated from the Am Road, worry not. The beasts are trained to return to the road. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Go well.
Actually, can you fly?
Oh, nice. Because of this, I think it's special permissions for this one. Yeah, let's see. Let me check real quick. Aether Currents. For Lakeland, I have 2 of 4 findable ones. I don't have any of the quest. I don't have any of the quest ones yet? Oh wait, no, that was Colusha, right. I haven't done the Lakeland ones yet.
Well,
Northwest for 1 8th current.
I'm curious.
Hmm?
Hold on, I'm a little curious about something.
You gonna try and dive?
No. Maybe.
I mean, why not? Let's give it a try.
Yeah. Oh my lord.
Oh wow. The fact that you haven't been down here yet implies that there's nothing to do with the Senator quest line down here, which is mildly disappointing.
No, I mean I've been down here before. I just wanted to see if the thing.
No,
If the
there
Amaral
will eventually be stuff for you to do here.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I just like, you know, I react to things. Oh, that's a wall. Sad.
I like how you can see the Crystal Spire even underwater.
Yes. The Isle of Ken. Fine.
Hmm?
Fine.
What? Hmm? going on? Oh, you're taking a screenshot.
It's a good opportunity, okay?
That does not look like any ordinary island to me.
What are you talking about?
I'm getting very much lion turtle vibes from that.
Not that pretty though.
Like, you agree, Nijaki, that kind of gives lion turtle vibes from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Don't put words in Nijaki's mouth.
I'm not putting words, I'm asking if they agree that it gives that vibe.
Delivering that arrow to us? I'm afraid there's been a change in plans. We already had the beasts we require here. Instead, this is the one. This one is to go to the Imperative to the west. We see it. See it to the handler on duty. To Zeli Van thing. You'll kind of travel along the path, return here, and I'll take you right west. Okay, I guess.
Well, I'll be I'll be doing that immediately.
Right,
I'll be doing that immediately because I have an Ithacur right here.
Yeah.
And not gonna lie, that Amaro sped off real fast.
Yeah.
That thing was like zoom. That's the wrong one.
Oh, my thanks, friend. You may leave the beast with me.
What's over here? Okay.
Say, I don't believe I know you. Have you gone to God recently? It's something, you can say that.
Something akin to it.
Ah, so that's the way of it. No matter sorrow, however, that's all that matters in the end. How about you welcome to the Ostal Imperative, one of our key strongholds in Lakeland. The first thing I want to do is report to the captain. You'll find her at the lookout across the way. Yup. But before that,
obviously,
something even more important, as all adventurers must do.
The Sunset Rock.
Big Blue Rock. Big Blue Rock.
Here is
Big
more
Blue
sunset.
Rock. I'm just gonna keep chanting Big Blue Rock.
Oh, I know. But here I'm gonna be calling them Sunset Rocks because it looks like a sunset. Or maybe a sunrise. Well, either way, it feels kind of appropriate.
Oh, up top. Oh, now it's raining, huh? Keep a lookout for cat girls with bombs.
Yep. So, it seems that rather than the Amaro delivering you, you deliver the Amaro. Yeah, it certainly seems that way.
Seems like it.
I'll not thank you. I expect all my soldiers to make themselves useful. Speaking of which, I have your task for you two.
Alright. What is the task? Ah, there's your ether current.
Yep. Also, give me one second. Gotta use the
What that
bathroom.
means.
Gotta use the bathroom real fast.
No, you're not allowed.
All that water's going right through me.
Bro, just get a catheter. It's fine. So, that leaves just you and I. He's definitely, I think he's definitely picking up on it. It's just slow going, I think. Alex?
Yep.
Oh, there he is. You know, it's just a little hints. And I do nudge him, but like not necessarily to one direction or another. I just nudge him to think, because especially, you know, being that he's playing the game and streaming it, he's not devoting himself entirely to one thing or the other, you know. Like you said, it's I'm trying to nudge him to think about the scenarios he's being given. You know, to hear, to feel, and think. Oh, is he back?
Also bring the snacks.
Oh, so you didn't just go to the bathroom, you went out to go grab a snack.
Alright.
Fucking lying piece of shit.
The
Oh yeah,
Oracle...
wait, darkest.
Hmm? Also, I have to say one thing. Why does the car look even better than it did before? Like, I'm not even kidding. It looks slightly better than it usually does. Even after the graphical update.
Maybe it's the rain. The rain's adding that bit of a shine to it.
Maybe.
Right, so I think one of those up here.
Hmm?
I think one
oh,
of those
Aether Current quest?
Not quest, Aether Current.
Oh, Aether Current.
Oh shit!
Just completely sidetracked.
No stall imperative. The well-preserved remnants of
184 Yalms southeast.
Okay, so there isn't one here anymore.
Oh, there used to be one here?
Used to be.
Oh, shall we make the plunge?
Oops, that's the wrong thing. Back when there was, you know, the full amount of them for this area. Is it southeast, right?
Yep, southeast.
Also, fucking look at the tower in the background. Oh, that's so
right.
Cool. Even as it's thunderstorming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's right below. But is that it? Yeah, it's right below us. Well, behind us now.
Which will fall faster, the car or the rain?
Rain. No. It's back in the city proper. Oh, kind of.
Oh.
Like right over near the light post, I think it was. Yeah, there it is. Over near this one. Also, this literally just now popped in my head, but this would be one hell of a Batmobile.
Hey, get out. Pop your fucking compass. Because for some reason you can't do that as pylon.
That was the last one.
That was the last one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What blue quests do you have in this area?
There are two. An unreasonable request and imperative repairs.
You also have the job one.
Yeah. Fourth job. Center Captain is right here with the blue quest.
You do your fucking Aether Current quests so I can get you to fly.
Damn it all, we can ill afford to lose another man. Ho there, friend, might you lend me your aid? One of my best men has yet to return from his patrol, and I fear the worst. As you can see, his armorer made it back safely, but my man's nowhere to be found. Could you search for him in my stead? I would go myself, but I can't very well abandon my post. Bloody beast, where do you think you're... too late, I suppose. But wait, do you reckon he's gone back for his rider? Sorry to trouble you, friend, but do you think you could follow that Amaro for us? That scaly boot might be my best chance of finding our man. And take the salve with you. I reckon there's a good chance he's out there too wounded to have made his way back. Maybe that's what he was waiting on. The Amaro.
Maybe. Who knows? Who could possibly know?
Silk moth.
Silk moth.
I'm gonna get the other blue quest too.
Got Smilodons over here too. Hey yo. I wonder what Lena's gonna be thinking like. Those two soldiers ran the fuck off to God's nowhere. What the fuck are they doing?
Oh there. If you're not otherwise occupied at the moment, how's about lending me a hand or two? If they've got me on repair duty, what with the sorry shape this place is in, it's definitely not a one-man job. It's a simple enough task. Just take this here pail of mortar, find a couple of spots where the walls look ragged, and apply a healthy dab. Thanks, friend. With our ranks thin as they are, we need all the help we can get.
Ah, yes, my favorite.
What you doing there?
Going where?
Places.
I just wanted to see what it was like over here, if it would still do the thing.
Ah.
It's just pure morbid curiosity. Oh, you want to see something funny? Since you're watching me, something really funny.
I'm not watching you. I saw you.
Oh,
You
okay.
left, and then I looked at where you went.
Oh, okay. I thought you hopped into my stream for a moment. So anyone watching my stream, that's about to see an Endwalker's forward. Not that matters. You've seen me play Dawn Trail, so I have trailed the dawn. Wait. I think that was new. I don't remember those things being around there. I could also be wrong. What is this?
That is a very steep incline. Good God.
Oh, you seeing it yet? Yeah. So yeah, you can just. Oh wow! Oh, this is a full-on three-dimensional render of that.
I honestly, I just haven't hung out in that area a lot since
The place. Since the
yeah.
thing.
I don't spend a lot of time there, so it's been a while.
Yeah. I'm curious to see if
It was literally right behind me and I didn't even see it.
No. Darn, I can't even buy things here either. No.
Whee!
Alright, now back to the other place. I have no.
So you hard at work out there, friend. I rest easy tonight knowing some of the ugliest patches on the wall are looking good as new.
I want to
My
know.
guy, it's stormy. It's not. You know, there's clouds everywhere. The fuck are you looking at with the telescope?
You know, thing.
Are you familiar with the history of the Imperative, perchance? It was built nigh on a century ago by the elves who ruled Lakeland in those days. After the flood, it served as one of our bastions of defense against the Sin Eaters.
Oh no, it just doesn't have the things, right?
Yes, this fortress has taken its fair share of beatings, but it stands tall to this day, watching over and protecting the Crystarium and its people. And it's our job to keep it standing. Material and manpower shortages be damned.
Yeah, the fact that that's...
Of course, we couldn't
No,
do it
I
without
was
generous
talking about
efforts
the,
of volunteers like you. I reckon you have real
the
talent for
telescope
repairs.
has clear
Yep,
glass
I could
in front.
interest you in joining the guard as a full-time wall mender. I just, of course. I've already taken enough of your time today. Thank you, friend. And be careful out there.
Did you need eyes?
Did who need eyes where?
Oh no, I just looked at the place. It was just really bright. I said, did you need eyes?
Tiana appears to be confused about your identity. Hold it right there, Greenhorn. If you thought you could just stroll right past your seat without asking how you might aid me in my duties, you have another thing coming.
They're confused about your identity. POV, you're non-binary.
It just so happens that I have a task for you to perform. This is a supply order that must be delivered. It must be delivered to mines at Radiska's Round. You are to take it to him, and to do so with all speed. Okay.
No, there's no other people to talk to here either.
Oh, you're in New Game Plus Purgatory.
No.
New Game Purgatory.
The NPCs are the enemies are certainly out and about though.
Zanur.
I don't remember seeing these guys. I'm sure they existed before. I just like I don't spend a lot of time here because you know I didn't have a lot of reason to spend a lot of time here.
General direction of Damsel.
Other one. Alright. Now back to where I was at. I'll stall in her. Oh, stall. I've been stalling the Imperative.
Damn fiend got me in the leg. I can barely stand, let alone move. Is this the end for me? I'm right here, but okay.
Leg.
Well, why wouldn't I tend to his wounds?
You know... will you tend to his wounds? No, I think I'll be taking your ammo now.
Thank you, friend.
What?
When the beast knocked me from my mount, I thought it was the end of me for sure, but how did you know where to look? Your Amaro. My mount led you to me?
These beasts are smarter than you think.
You don't say. Yeah. I owe you an apology, little fellow. Here I thought you ran off in fear of my foe, but turns out you were looking for help the whole time. Can you forgive me for doubting you? Aw.
Keep this in mind, it will be on the test.
And with that, I'd best head back to the Imperative and let everyone know I'm alright. Thank you, my friend. You saved my life today.
Oh, neat. Apparently Minto is, has her own gamer tag merch now.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh, it released already? Nice. Or has it yet to be released?
I don't know, I just saw a thing
Well met, traveler. What brings you to our outpost this day?
It's live. It is live.
Nice. A supply order from Tiana at Ostal Imperative. But why, pray tell, are you delivering this, not one of our own men?
Because I am one of your men.
That's what I'd like to know. Mistaken for a new recruit, you say? You really should make a point to clarify the situation next time. Not that I don't appreciate your service, of course, but Tiana has a reputation for running roughshod over anyone she can. I don't know who just dropped. Okay. Kara P2. Alright. I was hoping you might trouble you to deliver the supplies Tiana has requested. I'm afraid the recent Sin Eater attacks have left us rather short-handed. It will take just a short while to prepare the materials for delivery. I invite you to make yourself comfortable while you wait. Not that there's much in the way of entertainment here. It is a military outpost, after all. Perhaps you could converse with the soldiers. Be sure to raise their spirits, and you might just glean some useful information out of them.
Maybe.
Oh, I was right. One of them was up here. Jonard. Hail there, friend. Say, have you ever wondered how Radiska's round got its name? Wait, don't answer that.
No.
I have a mind to tell you, right? Radiska was a guardsman in the early days. One of our best and bravest, as the records tell. They say he gave his life holding off a horde of Sin Eaters just long enough for a group of refugees to flee to safety. The body of this hero was discovered right here at this tower. And ever since then, it's been named in his honor. Makes a man proud to serve, I'd say. Can't fault you there. Varlier?
So who was the guy with the telescope? Where's he at?
A traveler? You're not the one to pick this place for a leisurely excursion. Me? I can think of 100 places I'd rather be. But since you are kind enough to grace us with your company, why don't I tell you a bit about this place? Radiska's Round was built on the ruins of an old belfry. In more peaceful days, its clarion call would ring out through the lakeland to announce the time of day. Since the flood, however, the bell serves a purpose far more grim. To warn the residents of Lakeland of Sin Eater attacks. Oh, would that the day return when its ring again brings only joy and not fear. Luto Sai. Oh there, stranger. You don't get many travelers in these parts. What do you think of the Round? She's an odd one as far as forts go, wouldn't you say? Well, truth is, what you see today is actually the ruins of a larger structure built over a century ago. We took over what was left and converted it into a lookout tower of sorts to serve us in our struggle against the Sin Eaters. Seeing as how it stands as at a major fork in the high road, the location's rather ideal, you see. We can see threats coming from miles away, and send out patrols to deal with them before they get too close. Of course, it gets kind of lonely all the way out here, but what can you do? Ah, there you are, friend. Did my men have anything of interest to say? In any event, I hope your stay here was not overly tiresome. No, it was actually very interesting. I am pleased to inform you that the materials have been packed up and are ready for delivery. For that, though, please allow me to compensate you for your service. You know, just to spite Tiana, I'm gonna I'm gonna wait on that delivery. Just to teach her to slow down a little bit and not just assume. Wetland warg. Yeah, okay, I did. The package. Oh, food from Mother. Everyone will be so pleased. Her last letter mentioned how distraught she was to hear that members of the Guard had given their lives at Holminster Switch, not touched that so many more risked themselves to protect it. But of course she would be. Her whole family is from there after all. I expect that she wanted to express her feelings by preparing food for us. She does that. Wait a moment. You were at Holminster Switch too, weren't you? I saw you on the front lines. I knew it. I don't think I could ever forget the sight of you, facing down eater after eater without ever once flinching. And it's not just me. You're an inspiration to all of us. Here's an idea. What if you pass these out to the rest of the Guard? I'm sure that they'll be awestruck. Let's boost morale then. That is a nice mustache, Bjorn. Oh, food. Thank you. And may I just say, it is a true honor to have you here. Your bravery on the field will not soon be forgotten. Catheric's mother made this. It's the best news I've had in days. Her cooking is excellent. I'm sorry that we couldn't save their home, but at least the whole family made it out alive.
Yeah.
cog. Wicked White, you're him. You were there in the middle of it all, strong as 100 men. A bulwark against the tide of eaters that threatened to overwhelm us. And now you've brought me a sandwich.
Wouldn't be the first time we've done that.
Nope, would not. Probably not going to be the last either. Raven Darkhold. You have my thanks for this, of course, but also for the battle. I remember you well. Though we lost many, it would not have been without more. It would have been many more without your aid. Pleased, were they? I expected as much. I apologize for asking such a trifling task of you, but we lost a lot of people on that battlefield. Anything that might raise morale is well worth trying. No, I absolutely agree. And I thought that if they admire you even half as much as I do, well... In any case, you have my sincerest gratitude. Save my favorite portion of the food for you, so please take it along with my thanks. Huh, there you are. I was hoping you'd return so I could properly express my gratitude. You'll be happy to know, as would I, that my man has safely returned to the Imperative. This Amuro can be stubborn brute at times, but times like this make a man appreciate what loyal companions they truly are. I'd say this one's earned himself some extra feed for dinner today. Freebird Lakeland.
Hey, you can fly.
God damn it.
Is it the rhino again?
It's the rhino. Well, hey, at the very least, the rhino is more likely to blend in here.
Yeah. Give me a moment. Alright. No, I should teleport to where I'm at already. The Mountain Zoo! We have 20 minutes until game, and I have yet to have dinner.
Yeah, I know.
So, how about we wrap up here?
Yep, sounds good.
Meet back up, Sunday, maybe? Sunday, Monday, somewhere in there?
Yeah, that could work.
Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Share this to your friends. Subscribe and follow Darkus.
Yep. Help get me that push towards affiliate over on Twitch, as well as getting monetized over on YouTube, so that I can finally work up towards getting away from the day job.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to hop off here. Catch you nerds later, and I'll be in the other VC.
Yep.
That's...
But yep. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. Make sure to go follow Novomancer. You'll find his username in the title of the stream. So just either copy paste or click it, because I think on Twitch it sends you straight to it, but I don't know about YouTube. You might have to copy paste. But either way, I'll see you all in the next stream. I'm darkus-cyril, and I'm signing out. Have a good one. You know, actually, let's see who we can raid over on Twitch. Yeah, for those on YouTube, this will be the end of stream.